Hey, this is Kenny Brownlee with EasyB Software. This is my second video on my ProTimer software. I've made some changes and I just wanted to go over the new changes that I've made. What I did in the first video or the first release, I indicated that the phone support was not something that you could save or record. Well, I've actually allowed it to be saved now. So what the program will do is by default it'll add a phone support master record, and then it allows me to keep or save phone support sessions. For example, if I start up a session, and I'm just going to start one, I'm not going to let it run long. I'm just going to let it run long enough so that I can actually stop and have something to save. So I stop. Now I can click save, and then I can enter, a description, what I may have done, and then I can save it. Now, because that was a separate session, if you will, it actually has not been recorded in this screen yet because I have to click refresh in order to bring it in. So now you can see that's the one I just added. Now again, it's not really designed so at this point when you're on that record that you can edit it. So you can't edit the record, okay? And you can't really start it again. You can't resume it because basically it's just a one-time phone support option or description that allows you to save it. Now, you can click, if you're done with it, if you click build, it'll remove it. And then you can, if you need another one, it'll add it back. Okay? And also, too, there's something else I did that's new. Notice, let's look at this one. Notice how I've got that build. Now, in the previous video, I'm pretty sure that when you go to start, it's telling you that the phase has already been built. And I think I showed you that. But now, if I drop down to this one, and it's already actually been started, and if I try to start, it also now will tell me that you've started that phase and is allowing you to make sure that you want to reset it to 0 and start over. So now that's new. Now also let's get back on the default support option, and I can't edit this or delete it. It's basically just a record that's maintained by the system. But if I double click it, I could go ahead and answer yes and clear all the phone support details and then save. And then maybe the next day I could start over again with any phone support. And again, I could still be, see, I tried to do that and where I need to resume. Let me resume this. So I got this going, and then I've got a phone support, and I start it up, and I'm just going to let it click until I get some information there. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to save. Okay. Now I can't really do anything here because I'm still running. So this is not really going to update again until I finish what I'm doing here. So let's say I stop, apply that, and then I save all. And then by doing that, and then if I go look at my phone support, I see that that's the one that I just did. So it more or less just starts over. I mean, it really doesn't start over. It really doesn't add any records unless it has to. It just basically reuses records, as well as these. This reuses records as well. I mean, if I come here and, for example, and let's say that wanted to just, make this inactive by entering an I, okay, then it's gone. Okay. Then if I save all, if I get back on this same guy and I add a new record, basically it really just pulled that same record back up, but it's letting me change. Okay. See, so really it doesn't just add new records, and more or less it just tries to keep records and it reuses them, but it adds records as it needs to. Okay, so that was something that I just wanted to put out here to let you know that I have made changes to it, and those are basically the new changes. So thanks for watching.